want to welcome you guys for Magic. What a story you have in business. You intrigued me, so I am so delighted you've come into the studio. Just for anybody who doesn't know you, doesn't know your products, just tell us who you are, where you're based, and sort of about the products that you do.
I am Ghazwan, and I'm here with my wife and business partner, Nora, and we are the founders of Fair Magic. We are based in London. We create pet hair removal and grooming products to help pet owners live in a house free of pet hairs. At the same time, helping them grooming their dogs and cats. So in essence, what we do is to strengthen the relationship and the bond between the pets and their owners.
Now, as somebody who has got a fur ball at home named Max, there is nothing worse than having the hair everywhere. We love them, but, you know, the fur does go everywhere, on the cushions, on people, on your clothing. It is a bit of a nightmare. Was this something that you had yourselves and thought, we need to solve this?
Yeah, actually it started with my mom, who lives in Hungary, and at the time she had a German Shepherd dog called Jin. He was named after Genghis Khan.
He was big,
he was
dog.
really big dog, and obviously he was shedding a lot, so it was a big issue. And we obviously had cats as well. We always had cats, but it was the dog time as well. So my mom tried to find like different kind of solutions and different brushes, you know, because pet hair was on the clothes and furniture and everywhere, but nothing really seemed to work. And we saw her struggle when we visited her in Hungary. And basically we tried to find something in London when we were back from a holiday, but we didn't really find anything which really worked. So this is how the idea came about, like, why don't we just design our own brush? And when we had our prototype, we tested it, it worked really well, and we just ordered our first batch of 1,000 units and started to sell on Amazon. It was in 2018.
But I mean, the thing is that, I mean, that's quite a big thing, you know, to actually design something and then get it made. You know, what sort of challenges did you come up against?
Oh, there are lots of challenges.
We came across a lot of challenges, like communication skills with the manufacturer, and sometimes ordering too much from product that didn't sell. There is always challenges that you face when you have a business. If you want us to talk about more, in particular challenges that face us in the business, I would say, what do you think is the...
for example, you design something and you think it works, and then you get your first prototype and it's not how you imagined it, or it doesn't work. And then you just go back and forth. And it can take some months until you come up with something final. And it's still like a big leap of faith, to be honest, when you believe in something so much that you say, like, okay, I order 1,000 units, I put my savings in this thing, and I still don't know if it will work or not. And it was great when we started to sell on Amazon and we sold our very first product. It was great satisfaction. It's
now,
working.
I know being in business, it's hard work. Okay, but there are a lot of misconceptions out there in business. You must have had a few.
Yeah, you think that you will make money straight away, and honestly, it will take you a few years to be able to take some money out of the business. So every penny that you make, you will put it back into the business. It's not a smooth ride when it comes to running a business. This is one of the misconceptions that people have, that they're gonna make money straight away. They're gonna become successful straight away. Their product will pick up, and you need to be very patient. Wait for the product. You need to do your best to reach out to a lot of customers, let them try your product, and slowly you start build on that.
Yeah. And also, I think as well, don't you? You have certain skill sets you've got in life, but when you're in business, you've got to learn a few extras as well, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely. Because at the beginning, you are doing everything because you don't have money to outsource. So basically, you have to be a product developer. You have to be a very good negotiator. You have to know some finances so you understand your reports. Because the other big misconception what people have that just because you sell a certain amount of products and you have this amount of revenue, it doesn't equal your profit. And some people think like, oh, you sold like this amount and now you must have been a millionaire, and you are not, because you have a lot of overhead. So it's a lot of balancing act, I would say.
And also, you are like the dynamic duo. You are a husband and wife team. Yeah. I know, working with my husband over there, just how challenging that can be. Do you find it a challenge or do you find it a joy working with each other?
To be honest with you, it has positives and negatives. However, the positives, hopefully in our case, outweigh the negatives. So you have someone who share your vision, who you can justify working the extra hours, pushing yourself, putting sometimes your finances at risk, because in business you need to take risk. Knowing that you're working for the family, that's very important. However, some of the negatives in business, you will have disagreements. And unfortunately, these disagreements in business will follow you to the bedroom and to the sitting room and to everywhere.
The kitchen,
yes,
the garden, the car.
We tend to talk the majority of the time about the business. Or when we are doing the washing up and suddenly you have a business idea and, can we just discuss this or discuss that? And it's... it's very difficult to set the boundaries.
Yes.
Where we stop the business work and when we just have the
or when your head hits the
life.
pillow at night and you're about to go to sleep and you just think, I forgot to tell you something.
Yes.
Yes. Even when you travel to unwind and to relax, this can be a very good idea for the business. Why don't we do that? Why don't we launch this product? Why don't we sell this product? Always comes to the business conversation.
So obviously you've got children as well. So how do you strike in business a good life-work balance?
Unfortunately, there is no work-life balance in business.
It's a myth.
It's a myth. It's a big myth, and really, you need to work hard.
Yeah.
You need to sacrifice, especially in the early days when the business is established. Now you can take your foot off the gas a little bit, but prior to that you need to work really, really hard, and you learn. It's a process. You learn throughout, and you start to adjust, and you start to assign time for the family. So when it's a family time, it's a family time, and we do few things to have more, I would say, relaxing, exciting family time together. So we got Nintendo Switch to play all together.
But also we try to involve the kids a little bit into the business from a very young age. They were changing barcodes on the products. They know get
the kids on board.
Mom and dad is doing the business thing, and they love it. They are really involved.
Now, about Fur Magic itself, I mean, there are other pet product companies out there. What do you think makes you guys stand out?
I think that we are one of the only ones who we know that provide all the solutions for pet hair remover in a house, because we offer pet hair remover products what you can use on your clothes, on your furniture, carpets and sofas, but also grooming products which deal with the main cause of pet hair at the first place, like with the shedding. So you can use these grooming products on your dogs and cats or other furry little babies. And basically it's everything under one roof.
Yeah, as Nora said, we produce all our products under one roof. They all related to pet hair removal as well as grooming, that go hand in hand. Because we realize that removing the hair using brushes to remove the hair of the furniture and the cloth is not enough. You need to brush your dog or cat, so you reduce shedding, and hence you will see like more results by having less hair scattered around the house. So this is one thing. The other thing, our products are very very colorful, in a way that, for example,
very bright,
colorful. So we have gloves in different colors. We have like blue and pink and green, and the idea behind that was to encourage the kids to take part in the cleaning in the house. So they have the pink, for example, brush, and they can help their mom just removing the brush, the hair or the length of the sofa or the furniture. So this is another unique selling point for Fair Magic, I would say.
Now, you're very popular because other people have spotted you. You have been on the BBC, ITV. Go on, just name drop a few.
Yeah, so basically in 2020, we won the Customers Always Right on BBC when we were featured on ITV This Morning.
The This Morning show.
Vogue magazine, the Sunday Times. And that we didn't chase it, to be honest with you. That was the byproduct of us being proactive, putting ourselves out. So we went to so many exhibitions. So we took part in like a Crofts and Discover Dogs, the Ideal Home Show. So many like exhibitions, and we met people through this event. And because we are active on Instagram, we are active on like Google, we advertise. So a lot of media personnel comes to us asking us to get more information about us and what we do and about the brand.
Now, you have got a lot of products on your site from when you first humbly started. But what started it all? What was your first hero product? Come on, show us, because you brought some bits here. Let's have a look.
So this is our hero product. It's a brush. It's a pet hair remover brush. However, this brush, you can use it if you have a dog or if you don't, because it helps you cleaning and removing all the hair and lint of your clothes as well as of your furniture. I need to clarify one thing. This brush cannot be used on the animals. It can be used only on the furnitures and on the clothing. So it works. The idea is very simple. So this is the brush, and we use very high quality micro bristle that collect all the hair and lint. So there are 2 arrows on each side. Very important to follow the arrow and to brush in one direction only. So what happens that the micro bristle will collect all the hair, the lint, even the dust, and when you put it inside the self-cleaning base that has micro bristle as well, it takes it all out.
Wow.
And then you can empty it from this detachable base.
That is so clever.
Yeah, it's easy, it is simple, it saves pet owners money versus using lint rollers, because you can use this one
work.
for
and it's also better for the environment, to be honest.
Yes,
just not wasting paper.
At the same time, we have a button here on the side, so if you want to deep clean the brush, you can just open it from the side and clean it.
And that's very accessible, because
Yes.
I know that we talked earlier that there's elderly people who
Yes.
love their animals,
Yes.
and they find things sometimes a bit hard to deal with, with
So,
their hands and arthritis and stuff.
Exactly. So basically, the brush is designed to be tight, so it will scrape all the hair.
Clever.
Some customers find it a little bit challenging to take it out. So by having this button on the side, they can open the brush and just place it on a straight surface, apply a little bit of pressure, so it will go in and out the self-cleaning base easily without exerting too much effort.
That's clever. That is so useful. And
Yeah.
like you say, you don't even have to have an animal. I've got jumpers that have like, you know, the fluffy ones, and then you put them on with a pair of trousers,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the fluffy jumper's gone on the trousers, and it's really irritating. And you're there all day with
Yeah.
a bit of sellotape
Yes.
or the lip roller, and it's like, that's
Yeah.
so clever.
Yeah, and honestly, just try it on the stairs. You know, if you have a carpet, and just try it on the stairs and see how much dust it collects. It collects a lot of like lint, hair, and dust, and it's very useful and very easy to use.
But I mean, how many products do you think you've got on your website now? How many have you
around
done?
Maybe 40, 50, I would say, which are the active products. But it started all with this one product. Even this one is an updated version of the original one, because we always listen to customer feedback and try to take it into account. Like we received quite a few from these elderly people, like how they can take out the brush. It's a bit of struggle, and then we were just started thinking how we can make it more accessible.
And this one's caught my eye as well. The
Yeah.
Deshedding and Dematting tool.
Yeah.
I mean, actually,
Yeah.
my dog loves being groomed like that. I
Yeah.
think he would sit for hours, you know, me just doing that. I would say he'd probably go and fetch me the brush. That's a really good tool, isn't it?
This
Does
is
that help as well in people's houses?
Absolutely. We invented this product ourselves because you have two tools in one piece. So you have the dematting tool on one side and then the deshedding. So you start with the dematting.
right.
It removes all the knotted hair.
Yep.
And then you use the deshedding tool, and it removes all the excess and the loose hair. So you have two
clever.
in one. Instead of buying them separately, we put them together.
I was going to say, because that's
Yeah.
the problem. We get
Yeah.
all these implements,
Yeah.
and you know, it's just not practical to have about 5 or 6
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
groom.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my dog, you know, at one point had more hairbrushes than me. You know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. So
Heck, I dare
Yeah.
say we could even have a go on this.
Yeah.
You know.
so honestly, it was very well received by our customers. The feedback was overwhelming, and Asda wanted to stock this product, so we sell this product in Asda store as well as B&Q.
Well done,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But it's not only for dogs, also cats love this product. And we have different sizes, so we have smaller ones, you know, which are better for cats, let's say,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or for smaller dogs.
It comes in 3 sizes: large, 10 centimeters, and then you have the medium at 7, and then you have the small at 4 centimeter.
Now then,
Yeah.
just going back to the business now, because obviously you guys have done so well. You've worked so hard. What advice would you give somebody if they were about to start out in business today? What's been your one big takeaway, do you think?
I think it's very difficult to do it alone. So if somebody wants to start a business, try to find some kind of encouragement or a mentor or just a very supportive family member, because you have a lot of time when you want to give up, when things are not working out, or you are just in a wrong phase. And if you have someone next to you, then they can pick you up, and
Yeah.
then you won't stop. Because I think the majority of businesses fail because someone would just want to do things alone, and they don't have any kind of support.
Is there any product that you've got in your mind now? Are you always thinking about innovating new products as well? Is it like a case of like, okay, yeah, we've got these maybe like 40 products, like you said, on the go. There's always things ticking away in your head, and you're thinking, I'd like to do that.
Actually, we are downsizing now. We're reducing a little bit of the product because we went way too far and we launched so many products. So, and you know, sometimes you feel every product is your baby, so you don't want to delist them or discontinue them. Yeah, we need to concentrate on the top product. You know, we follow the 80-20 rules. You know that 20% of your products bring the majority of the sales, and so we want to concentrate on the core products and just work with these products. And there is a rule that we always like follow, that over expansion and overspending kill the business.
True.
So so we're trying now to be very mindful of the product that we have. So we are in that phase where we're concentrating on only few products rather than expanding too much.
Are you also thinking more like eco as well? Is that sort of now starting to come into the brand, or is it already?
It is, in a way, the brush versus it helped to save the environment by reducing the amount of lint rollers that you use. On average, any household will go through 9 to 14 lint rollers in a year. You
That's a
know,
lot.
where this brush will last you easily for 1 year. Very easily. So this is one thing. We started to launch products made from bamboo. Like we have a deshedding tool which is made from wood. So we're doing everything possible to be, as environmentally friendly as possible.
And also the fact, like with that deshedding tool, you've mixed two tools into one.
In one, yes, indeed.
The other thing as well is I've noticed you have got some fantastic reviews on your products, on your site. I mean, when you get those reviews, it must make you beam with joy. And does it also influence you on, how you scale up the business next and, go internationally and everything else? Does it give you a bit of a boost?
Absolutely. And to be honest with you, we take all the feedback on board. And if there is any negative feedback, we try to get to the customers who left the negative feedback, listen to them, see how we can rectify it. And if any customers come forward with a suggestion or if they need anything from us, we try to go above and beyond to make their request and their demand. And this product was a suggestion from a customer who wanted to wash their like pet bedding at 60 degrees, and she didn't want a colored laundry bag, so she wanted white that she can use it to wash at 60 degrees, and we launched the Fair Magic laundry bag in white color at 60 degrees.
And I would imagine as well that, I'm a bit particular. When I'm doing Max's bedding, I don't want it all over the washing machine or the fur and excess.
Yes.
So that must contain it, surely.
It does contain it, and the most important thing that you protect your washing machine from getting clogged with the pet hair, and as well as having the hair scattered all over the machine. So that helps a lot.
And when obviously, like, with some dogs in particular, they do. It's like, it does seem to be like fur everywhere, doesn't there? So like, some, do shed more than others. So, I mean, if you've got a dog like that with a lot of fur, that's going to actually probably save your washing machine as well.
100%.
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
course. We have multiple designs for the pet laundry bag, and it's one of our best sellers. But this 60 degrees is extremely useful if you want more of a disinfection kind of washing, or you really need to wash something really dirty and you want to put it on 60 degrees then.
And by the way, you think that only pet owners of dogs and cats who will benefit from this laundry bag, whereas you can see that even we have customers who have horses.
I was just
and
about to say,
yes.
So who use our products.
As a previous equestrian, I know that I used to come off with my jodhpurs absolutely covered in horse hair.
So they use our deshedding tools on their horses, and they use the laundry bag.
That's so clever. There's so many uses. I think, is that something that you've tried to take on board, that it's not just for like one animal, one product, that it's got multi-use?
Absolutely. And you will be surprised. We have customers who send us emails saying that they have 3 dogs and 2 cats and 1 hamster, or some people who have multiple animals, and they use our product on all their animals.
I mean, just talking about business now, I mean, you started off with that one hero product, and it's grown. Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, imagine this, or just think this is going to be a nice little side project? We'll do this as a side project, see how it goes, a little side hustle. And was that, or did you actually think, no, we're going to make this into a business right from the start?
We never fought, I think. Like, I remember when we had our first product and Ghazwan was already showing to his friends, like, oh, we will launch in this product on Amazon. And I was more on the side of, oh, okay, let's see how it goes before you go to tell the whole world that what we are doing. That no, we haven't thought at all that it will be that successful, to be honest.
And I will attribute luck to the success of Fair Magic, because the success of the brush gave us the confidence to invest more into the business. This is one thing. And during the lockdown, and unfortunately during COVID, when COVID hit, we had a lot of time on our hands, so we were like just at home working on other products, and we launched a lot of products during COVID, and people were shopping a lot.
Yeah,
online in particular. They couldn't go out anywhere, could we?
Of course, and people were at home with their dog and cat, so I think they saw more
but also as well, I mean, with like products like that, you know, I remember it was ages before I could take my dog to the groomer. He wasn't. They were all shut down. You know, it was like guys like you who really helped during those times.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
You must be proud of that, though.
Yes.
It kept us busy.
I can imagine. And all the children there with all.
They were extremely.
Was it like a Royal Mail Centre where you got dispatch and things?
Kind of.
Where do you see the company going next? I mean, you are international, aren't you? You do ship abroad?
We do.
Yeah, we do. And we are planning to expand to EU countries and also to the US. And we have really high hopes with our new products.
We sell now our product in Asda and in B&Q, and we always welcome the opportunity to have those conversations with retailers, large or small, who think that Fair Magic is a good fit for them.
Yeah, because I mean, there are now more places selling more pet products. It's not just the pet shops. I mean, you go to the garden centre and they've got like now big pet centres, haven't they? And you know, I'm always going in there to buy things for the dog. You know, so it's like I go home and there's a treat for Max. You know,
it's a huge market, to be honest with you, and you know, British are very well known for being like pet lovers. So there is always demand for the grooming and pet hair removal products.
And was your mum really happy once that product was actually developed and finished?
She had the full range. She can pick and choose.
Yes. Now the cats are just spoiled. You know, the kids are always just grooming them and brushing them, and
in business, what do you think? If you could have one standout moment, what's been your most proudest moment where you punched the air and you got excited?
I think when we were on the Customers Always Right.
Yeah, it was one of our big moments because our website crashed. We saw that many products in 2 days, like normally in a month. And it was just, we never seen success like that before. But for me also, when we sold our first product online, that it was like a huge success for me, that months of work, you know, really paid off. Like, it shows that it works.
For me, just listening to you both, it seems very much like, you know, okay, the money's the byproduct, but you get so much joy actually out of the business and doing what you do on a daily basis.
Absolutely. Is the person who you become, is the journey, because it teaches you so much. Teach you how to become patient. It teach you like how to be a people person, you know, so it shape you as a person more than anything else.
Well, I can see Fair Magic going from strength to strength. I can actually see everyone globally. I can imagine going to like friends' houses and there's a Fair Magic this, a Fair Magic that. You know, everyone's got one. And actually, they should have, because the lint rollers are rubbish, and I say so. You spend about half an hour trying to pickle the bit off, and then by they've done that, it's ripped. It's an absolute mess. So I will be investing in one of those. I can tell you that now. Do you know what? You've been absolute joy. I can't believe this half an hour has gone so fast. I always said it would. But you know what, everybody? If you are interested in these products, what we're going to do is we're going to put the link in the bio below. They have got so many useful things on there. I know when I was looking at the website, I was thinking, I'll just have that. So do go and have a look, and definitely go and check out the what are they actually called, the pet hair removal brushes. Thank you so much for coming in, and it's been an absolute pleasure.